Okay, so I might be off a little bit, but you get the gist of what so right here, this area is the medial tibia, okay? And then this is the lateral border of the tibia. So what I'm gonna do, I point that out is because when we do this, go ahead, someone read that for me real quick.
Shin splints are typically an overuse syndrome caused by strain or minimal tears of the periosteum, interosseous membrane, muscle belly, or muscle tendon junction. The term, however, is a catch-all phrase referring to lower leg pain. Shin splints occur when the musculature of the lower leg is subjected to intense, prolonged activity, unaccustomed exercise, or when playing on a hard, unforgiving surface. Shin splints can also result from weakness in the arches and anterior tibial compartment syndrome. Shin splints are most common in the medial shin over the posterior tibialis muscle and tendon.
Okay, so I'm going to dictate to you which the injury is, okay? So my experience is medial shin pain is traditionally the shin splints, okay? You know, could you have some lateral pain? Yes, but I'm dictating here your pain will be the medial, so we're taking from medial shin splints, okay? I point this out right here for these lines, these borders, so that you know that, because what we're going to try and do is, in essence, almost like the muscle, or where it's joined up, is almost like pulling away from the bone, okay? So what I want to think about doing is, if it's kind of pulling away, I want to pull the muscle and roll it in to the medial aspect of the tibia, okay? So when I do that, I'm going to have you go ahead and stand up for me.
Oh, on the table?
Yep.
Okay.
Lift your heel up. You guys can throw, there's some little things up on that rack there. That right there, there's a couple of those you can use if you want. And you're just gonna throw us up underneath their heel a little bit, okay? So what I want to do is, I want to find this border. What's the first one say? Probably spray down, right?
Yeah, spray
Okay,
down.
Disregard that. What's the second one? Vertical strips?
Apply 2 vertical strips of white tape on his anchors.
Okay, so I'm gonna go on the lateral border. So these lines is the lateral border. So I'm gonna go along this lateral border, okay? Sorry. And then this one is the edge of the bone. So if I want to pull the muscle into the bone, I want to be able to get back here. So I want to go back about an inch behind where this border is at, okay? Inch to 2 inches or so, okay? And so what I'm trying to accomplish there is I'm going to try and pull the muscle into the bone. So I'm going to start low and pull high into the bone, and I'm going to go from high and come low. So I'm going to create these X's. Does that make sense? So that first one, I'm going to come back here, I'm going to pull in, okay, and I'm going to come from down. And see this piece right here? And see where this edge is in comparison? I'm going to overlap it by about half. That makes sense? So every time you do this, try and overlap it by half. So this piece now, I'm going to overlap that by about half. Okay? You see how I'm dimpling right here at the crease of that tibia? So hopefully I'm pulling that muscle in towards the bone. And the distance, or the distance I want to go up or below the injury site is going to be 1 inch to 2 inches above or below the injury site itself. So the injury site being where the pain is at, okay? Once I've hit that 1 inch to 2 inches above, I'm going to go back through, and I'm going to do vertical strips to mirror what I just did, okay? I'm just going to go a little bit further back. It doesn't matter. In essence, you're just trying to cover it up. So that's the situation. So for me, I'm going to say my inch mark is right about here, and my inch mark is right about there. So that's the injury site right there. Makes sense? So that's where she's telling me when she palpates, that's where it's sore. And traditionally, shin splints will be down lower, and they can climb up if they don't do anything about it. So, but anyways, again, vertical strip. I want to locate the medial border of the tibia and the lateral border. And so on the medial side, I want to go back 1 inch to 2 inches, do my vertical strip. And then when I hit the lateral border, I just want the edge of the tape to be on the lateral border, okay? And then again, pulling from down to high and from high to low. Always remember, think about where the pain's at. You want to pull the muscle in to the tibia. Okay, where I see people make the mistakes is they might start off by doing this way, but then when they come back this way, they're going to come from out to in. Do not do that. You're not pulling. Got to think. Always remember pulling the muscle in towards that medial aspect of the tibia. You're trying to create this crease right here. Make sense? Okay. Do I need to go over it again? Now,
do you just have them stand on that just to contract the muscle?
Yep, just to kind of shorten them up a little bit.
Okay.
And then if I was truly going to send them out, I'd probably take pre-wrap and that stretchy tape. Again, this is something that as they start sweating, it can come off. If a person has a lot of like lotion or oils on their skin, that could be something that could cause it. Okay, now to save the bacon for the guys, okay, what I want to do here, you can kind of see how I did all the creases. What we're going to do in here for the guys is we're just going to take the pre-wrap, but the difference of what you guys are going to be doing, sorry, I'm going to do one. So you'll do this, you're just going to pre-wrap this area, okay, but what you're going to do is, in the real world, I would not do this. In the real world, I'd be like, hey, this is day 3. I tried the navicular day 1, tried the longitudinal arch day 2, this might be day 3, okay? And I'll tell them about it. I usually try to forewarn them that I'm going to do this to their legs so they have the option to shave their legs, or I'll help them shave it for them by pulling the hairs out. Either way, it doesn't matter to me. Again, you're going to do the same concept here. You're going to locate that area, come an inch to 2 inches behind, okay? Same thing over here, locate that lateral border. Okay, the only difference that I'm going to do now, and this is just for taping purposes, like if you were to do this for the finalist one, and you have a guy with hair, all you can do is you can set it up like this, but you're going to say, in all actuality, I would not tape like this, but just because of the hair, I'm saving as bacon. But this is the thing, you're going to tell me, I'm going to start here, I'm going to pull tight to create a dimple, but in all actuality, you're not going to pull tight, because if I pull tight, what is going to happen?
Rip it all out.
See how it's going to crinkle or start to roll?
Yeah.
So I just want you guys just to lay it on there, but knowing in the real world that you would have to pull, okay? And all that, so you wouldn't have this pre-wrap, but we're just doing that to allow you guys to do this tape job, okay?
Wanna get waxed?